Okay. I'm too loud. Oh my. Okay. Today plan is gonna be look just if I guess between the two quests. But yeah, we gonna try to Otto question, see if he's really Otto. After I kinda done with grinding. Oh, already? What I let me just open the game sorry okay then switch up.
Come on, then.
Hmm? Oh come on. Windows 3 annoying me now. Okay, I just wanted to say that yeah, okay, this is the one with Lucha and the other one is called the Dragon Lady. Although isn't it supposed to be like another one called the Hide By? So far my lighting is okay. Why do my avatar keep jumping up like come on.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Ah, we with the gang in this quest. To me, it's kind of odd because where were Walt and Seven were way well undercover. I mean, you can expect Seven and Walt to say something. Although I think we were the only one that entered here and achieved the mission. Those two, like, were in the side to say.
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
You're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
Okay, this is kind of contradictory because we just been in the undercover mission. This is kind of an odd thing because this is not something like Parma is with you all the time. These are their own people.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Coming. Stop yelling. Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh. I see.
Oh, I can't wait for this mission. I can bet he's seeing someone. I mean, it's kind of ironic that we miss an opportunity to him to see a Bernie version. Wait a minute, do he actually saw Silver Wolf or know how she looks? I think kinda does. Although again, I really want to see more of well how he reacts to all these people that looks to once he wants to know. Huh? Whoa! Whoa! Come on, game.
What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
Not fishy. Apocalyptic. And yes, that's Otto's name, I think, if I remember right. But come on, game. You cannot just flash those cutscenes and... What is that sound? But yeah. Ooh, I can't wait. I better say.
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one? Let me see.
Resting? Boring.
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
Locha. His name is Locha.
That's right, Locha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name. Something to do with coughing. It was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
Lucha? Oh, I don't know why, but for some reason I keep kind of saying Lucha. Oh boy. Names in video games. You can never go wrong. You can call it totally wrong.
Coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Shenzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Coffin.
Really? I get that these people like live long and they are turning to ashes, if I remember right. But come on. How do the joke kind of goes for Chinese dub? Because sometimes there's not the same translation.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the Luofu, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Luocha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
That's complicated. Come with me to the Four-Square Mirror. It'll be easier to explain. Exalting Sanctum is one of the Luofu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. Luocha arrived on the Luofu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron!
If that were the case, the Realm Keeping Commission would have arrested him by now. Why look to us for help?
Oh, yeah. Ah, geez, this is gonna be a tough case to crack if even my instincts are off.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected. We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this Luocha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
Actually, don't they have an interrogation that can read their mind? Like, okay, that's just for high cases, and yeah, I think I'd say it too much.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its...
I don't know why, but the choices, although they are illusion of choice, are just too good to just be quiet. But Seven, you have no idea how Otto.
Where's this anger coming from?
You have no idea.
Sorry. What I mean is... it's difficult to explain, but my instinct tells me this Luocha is involved somehow. Apologies. I realize this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
precise. No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Ah, not at all. Make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the sight crane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
I owe you two an apology. My speculations have gotten us into a delicate situation. I'll treat you to some Xianzhou delicacies later.
Yeah, right. Anyway, since when did investigators shy away from delicate situations? I did want to say something, though. I don't think Mr. Yang is the kind of person to make a judgment based only on instinct.
It's not something I need to conceal from you. As you know, there are infinite worlds in this universe that can be similar, yet different from each other in various ways. The same is true of the people on those worlds. That's why it's possible for us to run into individuals on multiple worlds who share an appearance, but not a personality. For all we know, in some faraway world, March's adorable face might belong to an intergalactic pirate.
I may... Okay, I may have an idea for some.
Hey! He was just giving an example. I'm the nicest girl in the galaxy.
However, in most cases, their fates will walk a similar course. I've seen two people who looked almost identical to this CLaw Cha. They were not of the virtuous persuasion.
Wait, who? Okay, I may be a little confused. Because I kinda know the story of Honkai. The other Honkai. But isn't that still Otto, but some kind of... Oh wait, no, I think that was an alien that took that shape. I think.
That's why the moment I laid eyes on him, a chill ran down my spine. March is right. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But I can't overlook this. I don't want to force you into trusting my judgment, but...
What are you talking about? Of course we trust your judgment, Mr. Yang. Right?
I'm glad you believe in me, truly. But the problem remains. Will the Realm Keeping Commission trust a judgment based on this logic?
From a Xianzhou legal standpoint, the Realm Keeping Commission is unable to accept a judgment like this. It's not that we distrust you, Mr. Yang, but we cannot act on groundless accusations. I hope you understand.
Of course. We raised the accusation. We will carry the burden of proof.
may be new to the Xianzhou, but we're already investigating the mysterious disappearance of Luocha. Am I? I feel pretty normal. Anyway, this case has really got my detective blood pumping. I need to get to the bottom of it. I've been familiarizing myself with the Angler mystery lately. I think it's safe to say I have the best investigative mind on the Express at this point.
You have good taste, Miss March. The Angler mystery is a classic detective novel on the Xianzhou. I read it when I was young and dreamed about working in the commission ever since. I didn't think it would be attracting new readers over 200 years later.
Oh, a fellow reader! But Miss Qingyan, the author, Su Feng, was the lead medical assistant in an apothecary, and the main character, the Angler, is a healer. Why didn't you want to join the Alchemy Commission instead?
A number of reasons. This job may be trivial, but I have my reasons for being here. Plus, the threshold for the Alchemy Commission was too difficult for me to reach.
Oh, I see. But your lives are so long. Shouldn't career change be easy?
I considered it once. That was a long time ago. The longer I stay in this job, the more I understand its purpose. Fighting crime, helping the weak, solving the problems no one wants to touch. It's a satisfying feeling.
Wow! Good for you, Miss Qingyan.
Sounds like you really care.
I can bring up the data anytime from here. Are you ready? All right, follow me. As official Dahao mentioned, the Arbor caused unusual yin-yang phenomena, which affected the entire Cycrane system. We lost a lot of video footage, and for the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up. Look, this is Mr. Luocha on the day prior to the resurrection.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves?
Exactly. Thank you again for your help.
This is your forte. Over to you. I knew we could rely on you. What do you think? Any idea what the correct order is? Is this order real? Luocha turns a corner, but the corner leads straight to an inn. Then he exits the inn and then he runs to the dock. This doesn't seem right. Really? So, do you think he captured someone and put them in the coffin?
That's quite a conjecture, March. The Xianzhou scans all luggage moving into and out of their territory. It'd be nearly impossible to pull off. Not to mention, when Luocha turns the corner, he doesn't have the coffin with him.
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like this order is still a little problematic. Try again? 2314. Luocha emerges from the inn, goes to Spare Time Bookshop, turns into an alley, then appears at the dock with his luggage. Oh, I know! He must have found a treasure map at Spare Time Bookshop. He went into the alley to dig it up, and then went home with his newfound riches. On second thought, nah, this order feels awkward. Try arranging it again. Let me see if this order works. Luocha exits the Star Skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order. Nice work.
Nice work indeed. Your sidekick to a genius detective, after all. Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded dock? That's so suspicious.
I don't think Mr. Luocha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunsho Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of divine foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was lost, but at least there was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
Understood. Thank you.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting. Patiently.
Your assistance in this matter is what requires gratitude. I'll get you what you need as soon as possible. Thanks for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Luocha's appearance here. Luocha's nowhere to be seen, though.
Okay, an NPC we're never gonna see it again after.
Isn't this a scene from the Angler mystery? Shush! You're being annoying! I'm not kidding! This is straight out of the book!
Now that you mention it...
I'm not sure I follow.
The Angler's origin story, of course! He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him. The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the Angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases.
Wait, isn't that the detective, what is called Conan? That goes for so long, like, I'm not joking, like, I'm kinda curious to check out the series, but in the same time, I'm just curious how long they can kill probably the kid, because from what I heard, he's still a kid, and he still doesn't know why he turned into a kid, and even doesn't try to reverse it.
Her tea must be stronger than Himiko's coffee.
The Tea Society is just a code name. Did you think they'd call themselves the Evil Society? They have to have a nice-sounding name to conceal themselves.
So, March, what you mean is, the two people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Lawcha?
Oh, that'd be. Imagine that. Although I can kind of see it. I don't know why, but we are like half an hour in and I already have too much left for this.
What if a crazy angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Lawcha gets turned into a child, then follows a mysterious duo in black. Oh, the plot thickens. This could be a kidnapping.
Okay, Seven, here's a few details. First, that kid is not blonde. Second, I don't think it's even a boy. Third, I think that happened after. Actually, wait. That recording is after the last footage, right? But yeah. You're kinda wrong in some aspect.
The child in the footage has black hair. Lawcha's hair is blonde.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Too bad, March. No de-aging, no angler.
Who's Julian? I legit don't know. No. Oh, wait. Is that the kid with the 100 face?
A detective's initial conjectures are bound to be wrong. Totally expected.
The Psycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the two people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go! Time to interview the witness.
Can you imagine what reaction if he saw this version of Ryan?
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You two go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
You two go ahead. I'll wait here. The Xianzhou has...
We'll be back soon.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
I think they just made things up.
Wait, did we actually accidentally open Byro's toy now?
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
I think they just made things up.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
I think they just made things up.
Okay, that was something I didn't expect to do.
Looks like Yin Shu isn't here after all. Where could she be? Huh? A supernatural tales anthology? Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
$80,000 for this one.
A new edition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Lawfu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
7. And don't we come here because of Kafka?
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission? Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Hey, mister. Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
Because we're asking nicely. What's with the attitude?
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strails.
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable commodities?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type. What should we do?
Oh, you dare threaten me? Do you know who I am?
The question is, do you know who we are?
Man, they're really hard to choose. Like, I really want to go with the comedic choice, but in the same time.
Oh, you mean like the one in that work of fiction? Who are you trying to kid?
Huh. And who do you think were the inspiration for the Tea Society? Us, that's who.
Sounds like a pack of lies. Still, they don't seem like pushovers. Dang it! Am I in trouble? Better to live and find another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Inchu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
About time you saw the light. Come on, let's go.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Are you Yinshu, the shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about. Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go. That footage, I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing.
I think they just make
They
things up.
smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Cycrane recordings, Lorcha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare time bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now, he did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget? He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it.
Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this.
Have you read the novel about
After that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way.
I think they just made
I
things
can't
up.
believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So, what was the book?
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it. Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Locha is a villain. How can he do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable.
Calm down a moment, you two. I don't think Locha has anything against the book.
I legit, my character is like character neutral. For a moment, I'm on the side of Seven, on the other, well.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Law Fu. Dahao and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, Locha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
Exactly. I think Locha may have friends on the Law Fu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse! How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
Have you read the novel?
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Cycrane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end? That's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
So, we now know what time Locha left the open area.
Nice! You found footage of him leaving?
Yes, according to the Cycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to something.
Wait, this is how you say it? Why is this something I don't get?
I'm gonna stop you right there. Refined wardrobe, elegant bearing. He may be a villain, but he doesn't look like someone who'd give up on finding a bathroom, even in an emergency. It's a shame no side cranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to. This Luocha is getting more suspicious by the minute. Psst! I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
You have no idea. Neither do I, a little.
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here. However, I can't deny I'm a little worried that what happened to my home world could befall this place too.
How does he always hear us?
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Qingyan.
So, what did Luocha get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime. It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene, you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best! Ready? I'm gonna start my reconstruction. Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
Oh, hello. Oh boy. Oh boy, the boss fight. I think I need one of the two. Huh. I guess this gonna be how they're gonna do the story.
Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
And now I'm Luocha.
Wait, that was March actually you making a voice. Oh, I really want to see all the variants of this answer.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
I just closing it. Oh boy, this is the most funniest thing ever. Oh boy. It's gonna take too long.
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Even if Luocha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
This is kind of well. Usually the NPC is the one that kind of says us like.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Let's wait and see.
Well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps. Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route?
What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Luocha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
True. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
Hey. I'm already dying of laugh. Really? They're going all the way to make fun of Otto.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain. Have at you!
Why is the monster talking now?
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Repay! You chose the wrong enemy.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Nothing major.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Let's be friends. Time for a buzz.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'll see you off.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Seize the moment. More enemies. Time for a buzz. Seize the moment. Can I have fun this time? 1,000 wonders to raid. Fight is fun. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Lance at the ready.
This combat needs optimized. This is double speed.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Receive divinity. Monster layers and black market spaces, I doubt the Lawfu has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there.
I don't know why, but this feels more like a field trip just to have fun over Otto.
The Angler is both a detective and a fighter. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense. I try to go with the flow.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron? The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
Plausible. Looking at the map,
They wouldn't have met up at the dock. It's too open.
stop right there. State your business.
I'm legit laughing like every 5 seconds of this. Legit now. They're making all anything funny at the expense of Otto.
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Isn't Puar a type of tea?
That's right! He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here? Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business, or... Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
I wonder if Luocha has something prepared for this moment.
Wait, we could collect more of this? For now I wanted to see a little. Okay, let's give this one the random one.
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm ready. Die. Really? Really? I'm dying. I need to drink a glass of water. I'm just dying. Okay, I calm down a little. But every 5 seconds, there's something to laugh of.
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make it snappy.
I'm legit. I'm not sure I'm gonna survive throughout this impossible thing every 5 seconds. All this comedy at the expense of Otto.
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
It kind of works, right?
Puar, give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
I'm not be surprised if this is some kind of dark foreshadowing for later on.
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
Wait, why did he turn it over?
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special measures.
When it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story...
Logical. Well, did you not saw the last half an hour what happened?
Speaking of which, when did I turn into an automaton?
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an automaton in dire situations.
Okay.
Huh. And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum. Don't get complacent.
Let's be friends.
Huh. More enemies.
I'm on guard.
Can I have fun this time?
Lower your weapon.
Lance at the ready.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Criminal.
Can we talk?
Bloom.
Better late than never.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return! I'll see you off.
Not a scratch.
Welcome, customers.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Receive divinity.
Good as new. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one!
Not a scratch.
Can we talk?
The dead return!
This is double speed.
Commencing pacification. Criminal.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
The dead return!
Lance forward!
Time for a buzz.
Bloom. Repay.
Time for a buzz.
Lower your weapon. Treasonous.
The dead return!
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
nothing major.
Time for a buzz.
Lance, forward!
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
The dead return!
Darn it! This isn't over!
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Luocha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
That was... the wind? Hey, stop right there!
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
Climb aboard, Luocha. Time to get out of here.
So Luocha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Luocha's disappearance.
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
Imagine, after all this, we don't see Lucha at all. This was all a scenario. I think I still have to critique it a little because this is similar to Silverwood. Like, we don't see her until the last moment, in the last 5 minutes. Here, we imagine it. Kinda ironic to say that.
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was her. Too many faces, too small a budget. Maybe next time.
Okay, I can imagine that this game is kinda the way to make fun of all this setup. Like, Genshin Impact is their moneymaker, and this is their passion game, to say.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions. For example, if Luocha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later? Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Luocha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
You're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet. You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Family matters are always tricky.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
An outworlder with blonde hair? Could it be? May I ask why you're looking for him?
He saved our life.
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Backin', we're not rehearsing.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Locha, he rescued both of us.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
Dark clothing? Oh, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Wait, what?
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I lost my footing and slipped right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet. We were covered head to toe in... Anyway, I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story, I'm sure you'll agree.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Something doesn't feel right because the last time the guy said it doesn't sound like, oh hey, we say this story and you have to believe us. Like, they're hiding something.
Anyway, thankfully Mr. Lorcha was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager. A thousand thanks, kind stranger! Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
No! We can't thank you enough!
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest. There you go.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Be careful on the back. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
Here, that's the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
Okay, I bet that's gonna be a twist. I can tell. I can see it right with Otto's eye.
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
A man of romantic sensibilities, one might say.
The paper looks familiar. Can I open it?
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him.
Let me see. Of course!
What is it?
It's the title page of the Angler Mystery! The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh? So that's what this is all about? Sadly not. Take a look yourself.
Really? Someone actually put the spoiler on. Really? I'm Richie. I don't know if I want to laugh or be a little frustrated.
The immortal spoiler? Ugh, some people just want to watch the world burn.
I'm starting to think the Locha we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good deed like this?
Ugh, so he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler. He must be a fan of this book too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
Wait. That's it? That's how it ends? We never meet with him. I mean, we cannot meet him in the flashback scenario, but I don't know what to say because technically you show us Lucha, but why doesn't he wants to be, you know? I think we can actually see him in the thing. Let me go quick there. Perfect detective.
Drop by. You need help.
Coffee. Are there more? Huh. It inside.
I must thank Don Hung for his invitation. This journey upon the Astral Express has been well worth my while. Interstellar warp jumps with merchants are often dull and rarely ever feel like an actual journey.
Then Hank invite him. So he actually can visit the thing. I want to see the interaction with Walt and him. And with the two brownies. Come on.
The Astral Express. The Cloud Strider really was an eon of taste. Oh, forgive me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm an interstellar merchant. My Xianzhou registered name is Locha. I met an acquaintance of yours several days ago named Don Hung. He invited me to board the Express should I have the time, and so here I am. Astounding. The retro design of this locomotive, the comfort of its cabins. If only our own spacecraft could be modified in such a way. Now that would be something. But on a merchant ship, load, security, and sterilization take precedence over creature comforts. What I mean to say is, comfort comes second to business. We generally use the company's mass-produced transport ships. Such a train can be likened to a solitary candle in the darkness of night. one may peer upon civilizations where strife, hardship, desperation, and sorrow exist seemingly in a separate plane of existence.
I'm really not sure what to take out of this. I mean, this was literally making fun of Otto out of his own expense. But at the same time, this is like one of my most frustrating quests ever, even including Genshin. At least we have got along with the character, but here they are kind of more worse. Here we never meet up with Lucia and we just make fantasy what she's doing. And the last one with Silverwolf, she appears in the last minute. Oh boy. Then you just play games.
Noise.
Ah, what is this?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Worry not. I'll handle it. Yes, none of this is our concern. The journey has only just begun to...
Huh? Where'd the sound go? Don't do this to me. Hearing half a sentence is like developing half a photo. I'll be up all night thinking about it.
Well, that's gonna be all, folks. Oh boy. And yeah, really not so because I laughed my ass off all throughout. I was a little frustrated, and then I don't know what to give this quest. But at the same time, I don't like the fact that this is gonna be like the type of quest we never gonna meet them because they are kind of in that area, not good guys. Oh boy. I really did not know what to do. It was fun at the expense of Otto, but at the same time, well, I guess I think I can do the other quest too. Although, don't we have to have another quest too?
Yes, you have extraordinary skills, and you earned her trust when you rescued her. If I had more people, I wouldn't have to ask for external help, but as things stand... Here's the situation. Lady Bailu, the Vidyadhara Dragon Lady, has escaped from the Alchemy Commission again. I say again because the Realm Keeping Commission has seen more than a few of her bad-tempered escapes. This must be your first time on the Xianzhou. It's a long story. The Videodara is one of the 3 races that established the Xianzhou Alliance. Their bloodline is different from us Xianzhou natives. The Videodara are born with great vitality. A gift of the permanence, as they say. That's all you need to know. The rest is irrelevant to what's happening today. A Dragon Lady isn't an official position. People address her that way out of love. The Videodara High Elder, on the other hand, is a position similar to a chief. It's been passed down from generation to generation. But only the Videodara that possess draconic features and inherit the dragon heart can be successors. And Miss Bailu is the Videodara's future High Elder on the Lafu. The rumor has always been that she can heal the wounded merely by touching them and shedding tears. She also studied medicine in the Alchemy Commission. That's why her other title is Healer Lady. Not imprisoned, exactly. Videodara customs are somewhat different from Xianzhou native customs. Miss Bailu has incredible talents and is next in line to rule over the Videodara. It's normal that her people would want to keep a close eye on her. However, she also has somewhat of a free spirit. She always manages to find a way to escape her residence. It used to be the duty of the Realm Keeping Commission to go after her and take her back to the Alchemy Commission. But this time is different. Because of the Stellaron crisis, we're constantly short of manpower. Besides, even if we catch the Dragon Lady, we can't take her back anytime soon. I don't know if you heard, someone locked down the delves connected to the Alchemy Commission. Now nobody can get in or out. It's completely cut off. Something very fishy is going on. That's what I want to know. I guess she sneaked out before the delves were locked down. She might even know what happened in the Alchemy Commission. And those doctors came from apothecaries and other delves. I've asked them, and they don't have the slightest clue what's going on. I'd like you to help with 2 things. First, find the Dragon Lady and take care of her until the Alchemy Commission delves are reopened. Don't lose sight of her. The second thing might be a bit hard to understand. I want you to stop her from treating the Mara struck. Being stricken with Mara isn't like catching a curable disease. All the Healer Lady can do is slow the process. Take you short life species as an example. Do you consider aging a disease? Aging can be slowed, but it's still unavoidable. Just like being stricken with Mara for the people of the Xianzhou. Unfortunately, becoming Mara-struck is more terrifying than death. It's an inevitable curse in the blood of Xianzhou natives. The Xianzhou has long had other methods. When Mara is about to strike, the Spiritfarers and judges of the Ten Lords Commission promptly take the afflicted away. It's not something the Alchemy Commission should be meddling in. Mara is scary, but it won't cause any harm if you have it under control. We have the Realm Keeping Commission and Cloud Knights here in Exalting Sanctum. More than enough to handle any eventuality. However, the Dragon Lady's Mara suppression could lead to Mara-struck falling under the Ten Lords Commission's radar. If we let her carry on, we'll have Mara-struck on every street corner. People will panic. Seeing as we're already dealing with one crisis, You need to be extra vigilant when dealing with the Marastruck. This is not something that can be taken lightly. You're the distinguished guest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu Shen. As such, you'll also have the full trust of the Realm Keeping Commission. Oh, one more thing. There's a lot of suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission these days. If you discover someone from the Commission on the hunt for the Dragon Lady, watch your step. Don't fret. Looking after children is a pain, but as the General's distinguished guest, I know you'll do great.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help. Will of Preservation!
Shift the balance.
Come on, draw already.
Lady Bailu, I told you to follow my plan. You draw attention when you use your powers, and we still have to take care of the matter at hand.
I was only tending to the sick. Besides, you weren't even here just now. Where did you go?
You know full well about my situation, Lady Bailu. If there are people from the Ten Lords Commission present in the plaza, then... the Ten Lords Commission... You're not a Ten Lord Spirit Fair. Why are you trying to frighten people?
I only left the Alchemy Commission for an official medical visit. There's nothing more to it, okay? The nurse here can vouch for me.
Easy, Lady Bailu. She's clearly not from the Alchemy Commission either.
Then don't scare me like that. Huh. Wait a minute. I've seen you before. In the plaza, I was surrounded by all those Marastruck. You rescued me, right? It was you! You came just in time! Bancia, you said you don't know the way from here, right? This girl's no pushover. She'll be able to help.
No, Lady Bailu. I don't trust her. Please leave us. Tell the Realm Keeping Commission that Lady Bailu is in the Alchemy Commission's care, and not to meddle in other people's affairs.
You two, stop arguing! I think there's someone from the Alchemy Commission over there! You! Help us hide first! We'll talk later!
Come on, draw already.
Need your extractor cleaned and your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Lady Bailu, this way.
Coming! Help us get rid of him, please! We'll have plenty of time to talk later.
ask first and then decide what to do.
I don't believe in ghosts.
You there! Excuse me. I want to ask you something. You're not the only one. Can you at least hear me out first? Have you seen a woman wearing an Alchemy Commission uniform? She was about the same height as you. I think she was heading towards the jetty. We walk the same path, but it would seem she's hiding from me. Very well, thank you. I'll head over to the jetty. The opposite direction? It can't be. I just came from that direction. Are you covering for her? You know something, all right. I have a few more questions for you.
Time for a shot.
Why did he turn? Why did he turn into 4 monsters?
How many can you block? Bladed flight! You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
It's time.
Nap time. A one-time enemy. Strike with heart. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
It's time.
Bladed flight. Practice is over. Swords descend. Time for a buzz.
It's time.
This combat needs optimized. This is double speed.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Naughty child. Nap time. Strike with heart. Huh. More enemy.
There's more to this Alchemy Commission doctor than meets the eye. I wonder if I can glean more clues from him. That's an Alchemy Commission doctor's uniform, all right. Dahao did say there was suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission. I'd better take this. I'd better take this. Or maybe that's not necessary. Feels like I'm still missing an important clue.
I came up from Starskiff.
More that's an alchemy commission. Dahao did say. I'd better take this. I'd better take this. Or maybe that...
I don't believe in ghosts.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiffs?
Nobody home!
Look no further.
Dealt with? Does that mean we're safe now? We're coming out. What happened? That man wanted to catch me and take me back to the Alchemy Commission, right? I knew it! See, I told you this girl was trustworthy.
Thank you for helping us. But I'm worried you being here could just complicate matters further. Please leave us be.
Huh? Why were they looking for Miss Bancia? That can't be right. They must have been looking for me.
How can I prove the doctor from the Alchemy Commission was looking for Bancia? Wait a minute. I'll keep... Does this prescription... Here's the proof.
This letter.
Wait, I've heard of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Aren't they those crazy followers that worship the Mara Struck and the Plague's author? But Bancia's nothing like them. She wanted me to treat the Mara Struck.
Lady Bailu, you promised you wouldn't tell anyone about that.
Wanted her to treat the Mara Struck? Suspicious. Could she be a disciple of Sanctus Medicus? I wonder if I have any evidence. Wait a minute. This is a prescription from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Bailu, can you take a look?
The handwriting on this prescription is exactly the same as the one you gave to me. Bancia, are you really from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Huh? You're a liar! A great big liar!
I'm sorry, Lady Bailu. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And that doctor from the Alchemy Commission was sent to catch me. But I never meant to harm Lady Bailu. On the contrary, by taking her away from that place, I was protecting her. I made a deal with Lady Bailu before we escaped. We have an urgent task to complete. Please, don't take her away.
I should ask Bailu what she thinks about all this first.
Treating wounds and diseases is one thing, but curing the evils of humanity? There I was thinking, someone helped me escape the Alchemy Commission because they genuinely wanted to help me. Enough. Being angry will stunt my growth. Let's put this behind us. I don't know much. If it weren't for those scrolls in the Alchemy Commission's Elixir Research Terrace, I doubt anyone in the Shincho would have heard of them. A long time ago, even by the standards of long-life species, the Shincho eliminated an organization that worshipped the Plague's author. Why were they eliminated? Because they held an incredibly dangerous notion. Shincho people wanted to be released from the threat of Mara and return to the stability of life and death. Yet the disciples of Sanctus Medicus believed that being stricken with Mara was a blessing, a natural evolutionary step in casting off the mortal coil. Sounds great, right? Well, only if you think becoming a monster devoid of all humanity is a good thing. That's why the Cloud Knights and Ten Lords Commission cooperated to eliminate the organization. But just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. It's like eradicating a sickness. Easier to do when the symptoms are visible. In hindsight, not only did the disciples endure, they expanded the organization in secret. The people of the Shincho have asked themselves that question thousands of times. Countless doctors and sages have dedicated their lives to researching a cure for the curse. Tragically, besides a few theories, no one has come to a definite conclusion. In truth, nobody in this world can fully comprehend the curse of the plague's author. When symptoms strike, the Mara struck are quickly taken away by the Spiritfarers and judges of the Ten Lords Commission. I just want to reduce their suffering and let them leave with dignity. But the people of the Realm Keeping Commission do have a point. How should I know? It's not like Commission members walk around with Disciple of Sanctus Medicus on their foreheads.
I'm sorry I wasn't honest with Lady Bailu. But I had no other choice. I asked her to save my beloved. In return, I helped her escape from the Alchemy Commission. I broke many of the Vidyadhara's laws, and the Alchemy Commission is bound to punish me. But I just can't let my beloved die. I don't have much time left, but go ahead. I thought we would be fine after we escaped. I didn't know those people would come after us. I just couldn't find a way to tell her I was a disciple and about all the things I experienced there.
You've been nice to me, but you shouldn't have kept me in the dark. I hate when grown-ups hide secrets and only tell you half the story. Whew, it's such a headache.
His name is Leamu. He's a short-life species that requested an elixir. I used to think that the suffering of short-life species was nothing. But my heart... my heart ached when I saw him in such pain. It's something I never expected to experience in my lifetime. Falling in love with a short-life species. Such a bittersweet feeling. That's when I thought of Lady Bailu, the dragon lady that can heal mortals through tears alone. But it would take 30 years for her to treat all those in need. I had no choice but to come up with this plan. Please, please forgive me. I'm already showing symptoms of the Mara struck. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus regard the Marastruck as saints. They take all kinds of strange medicines to speed up the process. I was no exception. But since I met Leamu, I realized that these saints are horrible creatures. Even if I were to become immortal, to not recognize him, to forget him, or become something that he doesn't recognize. That's why I stopped taking the medicines and escaped. Thanks to the Dragon Lady, I made it here safely.
She hid everything from me, but I promised her I'd save her beloved. After all these years, I'm still not used to seeing people suffer.
Lady Bailu.
Bansia, tell us what you want to do next.
I can't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus or the Ten Lords Commission find us. We need to find a way to get to Cloudford without drawing their attention.
Come on, draw already.
I'm Guangda, an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. If you have an urgent issue, please go to the Chancery. Huh? Aren't you the healer lady?
Shh.
The Xianzhou did away with all that nonsense eras ago. If it's official business you're here about, you'll need to go to the Chancery. Da Hao and Song Yan should be there. I'm just an orderly. As for anything concerning the Dragon Lady, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. Hey, keep it down. You've got it wrong. That's not my ship, it's my friend's. My friend has a Starskiff travel permit and can help you leave quickly. I'm not the one who owns the ship.
Just cut to the chase. Can we take the ship or not?
Yes, you can, but please keep it down. I can take you there if the price is right. I mean, my friend can take you there. So, relax, hmm? How about it? Shall we set off?
Liaomu. I must see him.
Bansia, your symptoms are getting worse. I have some soothing tonic in my gourd. Would you like some before we set off?
Thanks, Lady Bailu. But we can't delay any longer. I told Lianmu to hide in a Cloudford shipping container. I couldn't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus find him. Because I promised Lianmu I'd bring him an elixir of immortality. To make him one of the people of the Xianzhou like me.
You know that's one of the Shincho's 10 unpardonable sins, right?
Yes. But I knew nothing about the treachery of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus back then. I only knew that people in the Alchemy Commission were involved in ancient clandestine medicines. But I was wrong. It wasn't a blessing of immortality. Not even a poor imitation.
They were turning humans into monsters, weren't they?
Short-life species are expendable to those maniacs. They use them in experiments to develop their medicines. I don't have much time left. And I only have one solution left. That's right. Lady Bailu, you still remember our deal, right?
You helped me escape the Alchemy Commission, I save your sweetheart.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. The place we arranged to meet up is ahead. Let's go. I can't. I can't forget. I must get there.
This is bad. She's starting to lose touch with reality. The soothing tonic might not work anymore. This calls for shock treatment.
How can that be? Where is he? We agreed to meet here. My head. How can that be?
Let her rest here for a while. I'll think of something. Try not to move, Banzia.
But he's not here. We still need to find him.
Nurse, get a hold of yourself. Doctor's orders. Can you see if there are any clues nearby? I don't think Banzia's sweetheart would leave for no reason. Leave the patient to me. I'm the healer lady of the Alchemy Commission, after all.
Let's start with this area and see if we can find any clues nearby. It looks like Banshia's sweetheart was tracked by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and had to switch location. I should go and tell Banshia and Bailu. Will of preservation! Yeah!
What happened? Did you find any clues?
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus already had their eye on this place. I just hope he's okay. Let's keep walking.
No way. Do you know how bad your condition is? Don't worry. I'll find Young Mu and treat him. Send Banxia back to the apothecary in Starskip Haven.
No. I know exactly how bad my condition is. That's why I've changed my mind. I want to see him one last time. You'll help me, right? I have a favor to ask you. You've seen for yourself how dangerous the Mara Struck can be. If the time comes, please protect the Dragon Lady. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you say that.
I caught sight of a lot of disciples in the area just now.
I'm a traitor to them. They won't stand idly by if they lay eyes on me. If you can't fend them off, just let me go with them.
Does one traitor require so many people?
Lady Bailu. I can't go on anymore.
He isn't waiting for us here. Did he hide somewhere else?
Lady Bailu, watch out!
There you are. Z clearly failed then. Oh, and if it isn't the Dragon Lady? Trying to make up for past sins, are we?
Blah, blah, blah. I've heard enough out of you already. If it's a beating you want, allow me to do the honors.
I'll deal with you in a moment, little girl. Men, take the traitor and make sure you get the list from her.
Guys, did you saw that? It was the cyborg puppet.
Where is everyone? Seize them!
Are you giving me an order?
Oh boy. What is that sound? But yeah, I guess she's gonna be playable. Actually, I'm kinda surprised she's not yet playable, but yeah, I guess she's gonna be way later.
You!
Karmic atonement.
A Ten Lords Commission judge?
I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Sora.
Time for a buzz.
Annihilate.
It's time. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time for a shot. Nap time. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
I'm on guard.
Naughty child. Thanks. More.
I'll never
Time
forget
for
you.
a buzz.
Not a scratch.
This Ten Lords Commission judge packs a punch. But Bancia, you...
Shh. If she notices my symptoms, she won't hesitate.
Why are the disciples of Sanctus Medicus pursuing you? I only see two of you in Alchemy Commission attire. You, girl, raise your head. You have a wandering look in your eyes. A Mara-struck look, perhaps?
She's gonna be a boss fight, eh?
Help us, Miss Judge! We only just managed to escape before the delves were locked down. Those evil men have been chasing us. This nurse is so scared she can barely stand.
Madame Shui, the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been found in the southwest of Cloudford.
This place isn't secure. You should leave immediately. Soldiers, see them on their way.
That's the strangest judge I've ever come across. Bancia, are you alright?
I made it this far. I won't go back without seeing him one last time.
Let's go this way and see if we can avoid those cloud knights.
Will of preservation.
There are Cloud Knights and disciples of Sanctus Medicus over there.
We don't have time for them.
There are armed villains up ahead. If you're not on duty here, return to the city for your own safety.
He's right behind that door. We're almost there.
But there are Cloud Knights stationed there. Wait, I have an idea. Cloud Knights are well disciplined. You'll just get yourself arrested. Didn't we pass some soldiers resting on the way over here? You know, the place where the Cloud Knights and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus fought. You said it, not me. A spot of emergency treatment in exchange for some armor. Sounds fair to me.
Let's do what Lady Bailu suggested. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Just tell them your soldiers guiding me back to the Alchemy Commission. They won't know any better.
Halt! What's with the kid?
Surely, you know the healer lady of Alchemy Commission.
She does have horns and a tail. I heard the Dragon Lady likes to sneak away from the commission, but I never thought I'd have the honor of seeing her in person.
No! I haven't finished playing yet! I don't want to go back to the Alchemy Commission!
Hey, Bailo.
Is the nearest harbor up ahead?
That's right. You don't seem very well, soldier. We have a military doctor up ahead.
Don't worry. I have the Dragon Lady with me.
I still want to play! I'm hungry! Don't take me back! I don't want to go back! I'm not going back!
Access granted. Good work, soldiers.
Thank you.
How was that? Wasn't my acting amazing? Let me tell you, a performance like that requires a lot of temper tantrum practice.
That was acting.
Hey! If I hadn't pretended to cry, you wouldn't have got through the sentry post. By the way, what's taking Bansia so long?
Why can't I take off my helmet?
No.
Why is my voice like this?
No.
Can you help me check? It feels like something's caught.
But she still has the senses.
Lady Bailu, is this a result of your healing? Thank you. If it weren't for you,
Don't thank me. It's my fault. I couldn't preserve you the way you were.
You can't cure someone stricken with Mara. It's already a miracle that I still have my senses. That I can talk to you. Hey. Do you still remember what I said earlier? If the time comes... Let's go. while I still have my senses. Wait. I feel a bit dizzy.
What should I do? Serious imbalances of yin and yang? Cold and heat?
I just need a rest. Lady Bailu, don't forget our deal.
Stop calling it a deal! I made a promise. I'll heal him. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry. It's because of me that all of you are in danger.
Enough talk. Here, I'll pour the medicine through the helmet.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. But I can't feel the gap between my skin and the helmet anymore.
We've arrived. Is he not here either?
He's cautious by nature. Do you remember his note? He told me to come alone.
Really? And do you think he's gonna recognize you now?
But you already...
He won't show himself if you're here. I'll call out to him. Please, you two, find somewhere to hide. Remember our promise.
I remember. Let's go.
Leon, no!
Monster!
Leon! No!
Help!
Oh no! Let's hurry over!
I can't hold on any longer. Do it! Don't forget the promise.
Nap time. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Target threat index lowered. Eliminating front.
More enemy. Time for a buzz.
Target threat index lowered.
Lance forward!
Do you think she saw him one last time? I hope so. Let's keep heading in this direction until we find him.
are you from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Ten Lords Commission? Don't touch me! I didn't do anything!
That's right. I'm here to heal you.
You're finally here. First, I was being chased by the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Then I ran into the Cloud Knights. Then I thought I heard Banshia's voice, but I ran straight into a monster. What a day. But if Banshia sent you, then where is she? Isn't she with you?
What do you think? Should we tell him the truth?
What? That monster armed to the teeth? That was Banshia? You're lying.
It's true. She had to disguise herself in order to meet you.
How is that possible? Could you take me there? Just to confirm. This is Banshia? This hideous creature?
Hey! I know you're probably in shock, but...
Oh, come on, don't do this. Don't make him a jerk.
She changed out of her original clothes, right? There's no point in searching the body, then. Did she give you any secret boxes or letters?
Search? For what?
You don't know? She left me with nothing! Was she playing me this whole time? The list of the names of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. With that list, I'd be able to blackmail the Disciples into giving me the Elixir of Immortality. Or I could submit the list to the Cloud Knights to avoid banishment from the Xianzhou. That woman promised me countless times. In the end, I finally trusted her. I genuinely thought she'd offer me change.
Oh boy, I gonna kick it.
But in the end, she failed at the most important hurdle. Or maybe she failed from the very beginning. She probably lied to you too. Of course not. I have more important matters in places other than the Xianzhou. Elixirs and immortality are just a means to an end. I won't stay on the Luofu. Sweetheart? That was her wishful thinking. I wasn't interested in the slightest. No way. You thought so too?
Heal.
What?
Let me heal you, so I never have to lay eyes on you again!
Huh?
Great idea! Seeing as I'm due to heal him anyway, do your worst.
Wait! What are you doing?
Hey, do you have to make him... I think I choose the right choice.
healed him. But for the next 30 years, he'll hiccup uncontrollably every day. What? He deserved it. Anyway, you know any good hiding places? I'm still on the run. Express? What's that? The Xianzhou is still in a mess. I better stay in Starskiff Haven for the time being. I'm sure there'll be fevers and headaches to take care of before long. Banxia asked me if I like treating people. Like I said, it's as easy as eating and drinking for me. I don't like or dislike it. But this whole incident has made me wish I knew more about the Mara struck. Thank you. Maybe meet again at the food stalls of Starskiff Haven. Bye!
Well, that was kind of sad to end on a sad note. Man, can you imagine that half an hour ago I left my ass off over Otto and Hill. Oh, Style may have a little easier with the tone, to say. But let's read it, although isn't supposed to be one more quest?
Now that I've made it this far, the Alchemy Commission and the Seat of Divine Foresight have no chance of catching me. Alchemy Commission? It's you! You're trying to scare me to death? It was you who invited me. Why you gotta scare me like that? Honestly. Hey, how about you tell me when the Express is departing? The conductor? You mean that cuddly-looking creature, right? The one that's shorter than me if you don't count the hat. Judging by how bored they look, my guess is we won't be leaving anytime soon. Didn't want to give the Alchemy Commission time to discover my itinerary. That's all. Now that I think of it, the Express really would make a good secret base. Anyway, thanks for the invitation. I really like it here. They better be, or I won't be coming back.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Okay, I think we can go for one more round. This time for the Ice Boy. And I have to change back with the team. Yeah. A reason that I cannot beat him is because he's Dahan, so I guess I can have. I don't know why. I didn't know that I gonna gacha for Kafka. I may place him soon. But so far he's okay. Wait, are you? Is it supposed to be 7 on both?
How time flies.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
How time flies.
Everything okay? Huh? Why is D-Ting talking to you? I should be the one getting messages from cute little animals. I think I'm a better fit, that's all. Never mind. No need to get offended.
They don't really think herself like the main character. I don't know why I find that so funny. And imagine that we start with a funny question, then with some of a kind of sad note, and then we go back to this. Although consider from what I saw from the trailer, I'm not sure what's gonna be.
The first time we met D-Ting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a mysterious connection between us. Whenever he barked, I understood what he wanted to say. Take the message he sent you. Woof, 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 woof. Meaning, hello, dear. I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself. Hey, enough with the passive aggression. The simple truth of the matter is that I can understand him. So what did D-Ting find at the port? Come on, let's go check it out.
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
Little D-Ting says he's been dutifully searching for clues all over the Xianzhou. He notified us as soon as he found something strange. So what does he want us to take a look at?
Oh, don't tell me. This is gonna be another quest where... Imagine that the first where we never see him. In the second we actually interact with the character, and now, for some reason... Actually, I don't think we actually meet up with him in the story face to face. Only with the general.
This is Yang Xiang, retainer to General Jing Yuan. I'm in active pursuit of a fugitive. The situation is unpredictable and developing rapidly, so I've planted this jade tracer to record my whereabouts, in case I lose contact. If anyone finds this tracer, please take it to the seat of divine foresight, so the Cloud Knights have the necessary intel to act swiftly.
Ah, so it's a recording device. D-Ting must have heard its signal and called us over here to investigate. Can't disqualify him just for being a little baby. If he's the General's retainer, there must be more to him than meets the eye. We're not that old ourselves, right? And yet here we are, express passengers on trailblazing expeditions. Given everything that's been happening on the Xianzhou recently, I reckon the only fugitive worthy of a retainer's attention would be a Stellaron hunter. I wonder how he's getting along.
blade tracking entry. Traces run cold at Starskiff Haven. I'll have to ask the Cloud Knights in the area if they saw anything. Captain, could you spare a moment?
Yanqing? Why are you all the way out here on the front lines? Shouldn't you be back at the seat of divine foresight?
The General already has a lot on his plate. As his retainer, it's my duty to share the burden. Nothing new to report, I assume?
Correct. After this blade escaped from the shackling prison, he disappeared into thin air. I wonder if he's even still on the ship.
Or perhaps he had no intention of escaping in the first place.
What foul demons found their way across the stars to wreak havoc on the Luofu?
That's why I'm here, to help the General eliminate those demons.
Is that so? I didn't receive any orders from the General.
This is a covert operation.
Then shall we dispatch a few knights for this operation of yours?
I appreciate the gesture, but the fewer people who know about a covert operation, the better. Making a big show of it will only scare the snake deeper into the grass. A good hunter must operate alone. Dispatch a few knights? Huh. How incapable does he think I am? I might be young now, but just you wait. Shift the balance.
Huh? How?
Bad writing, terrible pacing. No, wait, what was I supposed to be doing again? Focus, Yanqing. You can't let novels distract from your duty to the General. Especially not ones as crummy as this. If the Psycrane hadn't been damaged, we could have extracted some footage. That's no longer an option. The perimeter is well guarded, but there are no traces of the fugitive passing through. It seems he has no intention of leaving the Luofu for the time being. The Skyfaring Commission really made a mess of this. Who knows if we'll ever find all these missing ships. Starskiffs are blocked from entering or exiting. There's no way the fugitive got through. But if he fled toward the interior of the ship, it'll be hard to track him down over such a vast area. A fugitive would still have to rely on star skiffs to travel between different delves. If we start by investigating the star skiff he stole, maybe we can get a lead. Guess it's back to the docks again. Looks like the influence of the Stellaron spirits is growing. Ha! Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
That'll take more than nap time.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
How many can you block? Blade and flight! Playing dead? What a childish trick. Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
More time for a buzz.
It's time.
What's this? This kind of wound is not the work of a Cloud Knight. The best prey is one that leaves traces. Here, Duting. Let's follow the scent.
Where did you pop that out? Okay, I guess it was all you wish.
Civilians are still getting attacked? Where are the Cloud Knights?
Oh boy, game, you really like to teach character that's gonna come way later. Yeah, I guess we can kinda guess who's that is. For me, I thought he's gonna be a different character.
Hey! Don't panic! I'll get you out of there! Blade and flight!
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
It's time.
Strike with heart! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Naughty child. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
It's time.
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
That's better.
I can breathe easy again. Huh? They were on their feet a second ago.
Thank you for your assistance, young man.
You can already tell she's gonna be playable.
Just doing my job. The port has been sealed off. Why are you here alone?
Do you guys see this? Well, that's gonna be annoying when you...
I came with a merchant ship. The shadows of old friends have returned to my thoughts of late. I came to reunite with them and relive old times. Who would have imagined the Luofu could become such a dangerous place?
You chose a bad time to visit, I'm afraid. There's been an incident. It won't take long for the General to fix it, though. This place isn't safe. We should head to the nearest Cloud Knight garrison. By the way, did you see a man with long hair and black clothes around here?
Huh, she has... Oh yeah, she... I wonder... When she's gonna play, but she's gonna have the mask with her all the time?
You can't see? Apologies. I thought... My name is Yun Qing. I'm registered with the Cloud Knights. And your name is?
Jing Liu.
Nice to meet you. Miss Jing Liu? Allow me to lead the way. We might have to take a bit of a detour, but I promise to get you to the Cloud Knights safely.
Where exactly are we headed, young man?
To the docks. Don't worry, you'll be safe. So, are you from one of the other Xianzhou ships? The Yaoqiang? The Fanghu?
I'm from the Xiangcheng.
The Songcheng? There's a ship called the Songcheng? Why haven't I heard of it? Miss Jing Liu, how long has it been since you last set foot on the Luofu?
Are you always this talkative?
Just making conversation. I wanted you to know I was still here. Let's get going, miss. Careful. Take your time.
Where do we go from here?
Shh, quiet. We've got trouble to deal with first. Wait here a moment, miss. I'll be right back.
So from what I kinda gather, she's struck by Mara and somehow returned, although the Jenna just end her to say. If you saw the anime trailer. Can you start up? Can you not stop? Yeah, I lose the first pity with him. But yeah. Although I don't know why the center is kinda annoying.
Shift the balance. Ha! Who are you and what are you doing here?
You've come at the perfect time, little one. We could use your blood to irrigate the celestial traces.
Little one? This little one is about to teach you a big lesson. Blade and flight!
Time for a shot. Nap time. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
I'm on guard.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Naughty child. More. Time for a buzz.
Where did these guys come from? Huh, the General was right. There's a threat lurking on the Xianzhou itself.
You are quite the swordmaster, young man.
You saw that?
I heard it. A sword whistles through the air and rings out upon contacting the enemy. Whilst invisible to the eye, such signals reveal the quality of one's swordplay. As a musician listens to the notes of a song, so a poet listens to its rhyme. And in the flow of combat, a skilled swordmaster delivers both with their blade. I'll wager the Cloud Knights capable of wielding 6 flying swords at a time number few indeed.
Thanks, miss.
However, your zealousness inhibits your ability to hide your line of attack.
Huh?
Which causes your sword's song to become somewhat mumbled at the end.
I guess the connection between music and swordplay is real after all. The General told me something similar. He said my swordplay was too proud and angular. He said it lacked the maturity required to win the title of Sword Champion.
Sword Champion. If I recall correctly, that title is bestowed on one who reaches the pinnacle of swordsmanship in the Cloud Knights. But that was a long time ago.
Right! Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the title of Sword Champion has gone unclaimed. But once everything settles down and the combat art ceremony returns, it's a title I'm determined to win.
The Cloud Knights have many martial arts traditions. Who was it that instructed you in swordplay, young man?
I see you're no stranger to the art. I won't keep you in suspense. My master is none other than General Jing Yuan of the Luofu.
General.
Oh boy, he dropped the ball. Let's see how it's gonna go.
I know you haven't visited for a long time, but surely you've heard of General Jing Yuan. He says he has no affinity with the sword, that his skills are getting rusty. Well, if that's true, I never noticed from his training. All right, the coast is clear. Let's keep moving. The Starskip voyage log can be accessed through the dock navigator array. Active Starskiff, there! This one goes past the Divination Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Well, my work here is finished. Now to make sure you get to a safe destination.
Given the present circumstances, the Cloud Knight garrison probably isn't a safe destination. Wouldn't you say?
Correct. So we're not going there. I'm taking you to the shackling prison. Safe, well-guarded, plenty of food, and a place to sleep.
Okay, is it not that a stretch? Like, I don't... Wait, he was sent to find her?
Young man, if you wish to apprehend someone, shouldn't you have a reason?
Suspicious behavior and half-truths. Those alone are reason enough. You think you can fool me just because I'm a child? A sealed-off port with a stranded passenger? Unlikely. Not to mention you walking the whole way here without so much as a stumble. You can see as well as I can. The biggest giveaway was your comment about my swordplay. Correctly guessing the number of swords from the sound alone? You'd have to be more than human. You're not blind at all, are you?
I never claimed to be. You came up with that yourself. Fear not, young man. I hold no grievance against you, and have never held ill intent towards the Cienjo. The black veil covering my eyes is merely proof of my resolve to never look back, to never fall again into Mara and destruction. I came here to catch one person. It's quite fortunate that our paths have crossed.
The one you're looking for. Is it Blade?
He goes by Blade nowadays. A fitting name for someone who dedicated his mind and body to the ways of the sword. Take me to him, young man. You are no match for me, and therefore, no match for Blade either. Let me accompany you. There is no need to throw your life away.
Why do I feel she thinks of the Jenna and Blade as the same person? Although I'm not be surprised if Blade have another thing about that tonight or at the anime trailer.
We've not even drawn swords yet, and you declare yourself the winner? Let me offer you a word of advice. Don't underestimate me.
I was hoping to avoid a conflict with the Cloud Knights. How about this? Let's have ourselves a little contest. We can use the abominations that have infested the Lawfu as target practice, and see whose sword can slay more and slay faster.
And if I win?
Then I will obediently follow you to the Shackling prison and receive whatever judgment awaits me there. Don't worry, I'll keep my end of the bargain. But if I win, you have to share Blade's whereabouts with me. Fair enough?
A Cloud Knight never gambles with official business. But in any case, you won't beat me.
I admire your confidence. But what was it you said earlier about declaring a winner before swords were drawn? It would seem we've cleared every abomination from the area. Let's find another location and continue our contest.
Huh? Wait, did we miss a cutscene? Actually, now that I think about it, we didn't have a cutscene like one of those cinematics.
May the best swordmaster win.
Oh boy. So I have to defeat them
This
first?
place is brimming with Mara. The perfect environment for honing one's skills. Surely slaying abominations doesn't count as gambling with official business?
Okay, not sure. Because I kinda want to lose it just to... To me, I'm not sure how balanced this story is gonna go. It's mostly just... Okay, we just did a little from here and... we're back to the main core.
How do we tell who's won?
We go from here to the end of the path without leaving a speck of abomination behind us. The first one to the end wins.
Deal.
Lead the way.
What if you're just using this as a chance to escape?
Jing Yuan trained you all right.
Was that the wind?
Shift the balance. Yeah. Show me what you got. Strike with heart.
That'll take more than medicine.
Can I have fun this time for a buzz?
Practice is over. Swords descend! A one-time enemy! Blade and flight!
Naughty child. Good as new. Time for a buzz. This combat needs up. This is double speed.
Where did she go? I didn't even see you overtake me.
Too slow, young man.
Shift the balance. But how is that possible?
What kept you this time?
Okay, what kind of cheat code she using? There's no way she's that fast.
You'll need to work harder. Otherwise, you won't even catch me in a star skip. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. A long time has passed since I wielded this sword. The heat of combat nearly cast me into the darkness. Come, young man. I'll let you finish up. I'll let you make 3 moves. Draw your sword. Don't you know it's rude to keep an elder waiting?
Okay, I guess she's not gonna... Wait, what is it? Oh, I think this is the ultimate. Yeah, I may gotcha for her later. But first is Kafka. Man, she has no story. Why do they have to hide all the story stuff? I mean, she's already leaked out, so why even bother? Anyway, yeah, I guess she's gonna be in the next one to gotcha.
Strike with hesitant, weak. What happened to that confidence of yours? My turn. Once you draw your sword, you must strike down your adversary in one blow without turning back. Jing Yuan taught you how to slay abominations. But did he ever teach you how to deal with the Mara struck? The answer is, there is no difference. The sword pierces the body and severs its life. If this sword came for your throat, would you be able to deflect it? Did you think this swordplay was just a game of victory and defeat? Future sword champion.
Blade in flight! Swords descend! Enough!
Your final move was the only one that didn't disappoint.
I lost?
Our contest has not yet come to a conclusion. for I have yet to make my final move, and the field has no opponent. Unsheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine will of the Rainbow Arbiter and invite calamity.
You...
Even with your strength, if you were to cross paths with Blade, it would mean death for you. I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. To die as a swordmaster, having witnessed the perfection of my technique, refined 1,000 times over.
Wow, this make a 180 of her to return.
What say you to that, young man? You have courage.
I deflected it?
I'll take those records you found. Thank you, young man.
Did Yan, did he make Mars 7's eyes like the blue and pink? Oh boy, that was something. Man, my voice is dying. Man, that was something. What is this now?
That move was a token of my appreciation. We were fated to meet this day, and in days to come.
If he didn't have Alma, he won't be dead. And that would be kinda running because I already have him, and I may gotcha for her later. Man, that was something.
This mysterious woman also wants to find the whereabouts of Blade. No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, she must not be allowed to get to him first. I have to pick up the pace. No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, she must not be allowed to get to him first. I have to pick up the pace.
I almost forgot this was a recording. I really have to give a big credit to Sarah, because this way don't have to actually have us in. Similar to Dan Hang, actually. Although that's the only example I can think of the top of my head. Although I'm curious if we're gonna meet him. Wait, I think we're gonna... Actually, wait, I don't think... Maybe I overthink it again, but... Man, that was something. I'm actually surprised there was a cutscene too, because... Yeah, I'm really surprised.
The end? There's nothing else in the operations log? That Jingliu seems pretty dangerous. The Stellaron crisis sure has attracted a lot of strange people to the Lawfu. Shouldn't we hand this over to Qing Yuan as soon as possible?
getting late. Where to now?
Without a doubt. This Jade Tracer belongs to Yangxing. I can't thank you enough. You already accessed the recordings?
She accidentally pressed a button.
No harm done. She was my mentor and my superior when I was a member of the Cloud Knights. However, she left the Xianzhou a long time ago. If you see her, be sure to keep your distance and notify me immediately. He took on the charge of pursuing a major criminal. It is not my place to impede him for fear of his well-being. That is the nature of the Cloud Knights and their duty. I do have confidence in him, though. Forgive me, but I cannot disclose this information.
No, I'm kind of curious. Is this quest before or after the, the Kafka interrogation? I think actually yes, because if I remember right, I have to level up to 40. No, wait, no, that was at the end of my let's play.
Thank you again for your help, friends from the Express. The situation remains unpredictable, so take care. I hope to be able to drink and talk freely with you once again, when everything is settled.
Being surrounded by the universe feels amazing. The Luofu feels like a small corner of something much, much bigger. Yeah, all the challenges of everyday life seem to disappear when you gaze out into the universe. All right, then I'll be here to bother you more often in the future. I bet there are so many opponents out there in the universe just waiting for me to find them.
Well, that's conclusion for the story stuff from this update. Yeah. I may do consume my reason on what is called Trailblazing Power just to complete it. So actually, let me check the team.
Wait for the tiles. Come on. My turn. Time to twirl! What are you looking at?
Okay.
Nap time.
Honored to meet me.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Luck of the draw. Please, and... victory! Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Stay close! Not a step back!
Hey!
Just give it up!
Lance at the ready.
Choose from strike.
Not a scratch.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Luke. What are you looking at? Wait for the tiles. Come on. Wow! My turn. Time to twirl!
Stay back, Clara. threat eliminating drone.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command. Mission command.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Choose from strike. Please, and... victory! Time to twirl! Hey!
Annihilate.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Time to twirl! Wait for the tiles. Wow! Come on.
On my mark. Not a step back.
Honored to meet me.
Just give it up.
Hide.
I'm on guard.
Choose from strike. Stay calm. Wow, my turn. Wait for the tiles. Stay calm. Gotcha. Stay calm. My turn. Luck of the draw. Please, and... victory! Choose from strike.
Are you alright? Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command.
Luke.
Mission command. Annihilate.
Stay close. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
Gotcha. My turn.
Target threat index lowered.
Not a scratch. Lance forward!
Are you alright? Stay back, Clara.
Help me, Mr. Sora. Luck of the draw. Please, and... victory!
Well, I did my dailies. I did the quest. Can you be focused for 1 second?
Noise.
Yeah, although this batch of story was something odd. I mean, Otto was a little joke at his expense, but it was an okay story with a sad note at the end. But again, you want us to have emotion for NPC we never saw before, and we never gonna see it after. And Yan Yu, I'm terrible with names. It was okay. I think I can only call 2 characters that kind of have this story for themselves. That'll be Dan Heng and him. I'm not sure when she's gonna be playable. Maybe next patch. But yeah. To me, let me see. How am with the free gacha? Only 100 to go, and I'm not sure who to get. Maybe wait who I lose in the video, though I hope I don't lose pity and don't get Kafka next pass. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take Himeko, and because she is gonna be the most easiest to. Although maybe Bailu because she's an electro healer, and maybe I need more healers. Actually, I have only one healer. So yeah, and yeah. With the next month being my vacation to sea, I'm gonna have a little announcement. I better open this tab. Next month, or during the month, I'm gonna live stream 3 days a week. So I have to check up. Yeah, next week I'm gonna live stream 3 days a week. Although I'm not so. I didn't actually check up if someone actually saw my post if I what how I gonna live stream those. Although I think I'm gonna change the hour to maybe later day. But yeah, somehow I can manage 3-4 hours live stream and. So now I wanted to try. We now done with the game for today, but consider that I'm live. Now I want to test out one more game. So I gonna close this game and open it because I keep having some major issues with that game and I really don't want to just abandon it. So I gonna exit this game, maybe put in my banner, be right back and yeah.
ライザのアトリエ3、終わりの錬金術師と秘密の鍵。
なんか帰ってきたって感じになるな。やっぱここは落ち着くぜ。
Okay. It seems that I have to sacrifice the chat to have this working fine. And for some reason, every time my controller only when I do a spin around the JC. But I guess it's working now. Let me test it.
集めておこう。さあさあ、集めちゃいましょうね。それ、どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。それ、よいしょ。いいもの手に入るかな。さあ、敵です。注意してください。
ライザ、一丁やってやろうぜ。
ライザさん、走らないでよ。それ、行きます。風の力を打つ。今なら攻撃が通るかも。つなげます。
いいよクラウディア。
それ、ボス君、連続。問題ありません。ボスさん、
クラウディア、
狙い撃つ。よし、ただの一匹やっつけた。思わないでくださいね。
やったなライザ。
この行きます。せーの、それ、
2頭で決める。
今なら鍵が作れるかも。
ライザ、ここは任せる。
大盤振る舞いよ。私たちの勝ちだね。
少しでも早くお前らに追いつかねえとな。あんまり重たいものは拾うなよ。これも使えるのか？
とりゃー。よし、こんな感じかな。
ライザなら有効活用してくれるよね。
それ、えい。一段落かな。うん、みんなよく頑張った。何作ろうかな。レベルアップ。レベルアップ。入れる場所は、よーし、行け。どれにしようかな。
入れる場所はマテリアル缶解放。入れる場所はよーし行け。どれにしようかな。
Well, I guess it was the chat issue. So yeah, I guess for the future I have to remind myself to close that up in the OBS. But yeah, the rest anything seems to run okay. If I have other issues, I guess I have to turn down some stuff like the PNG. Coba. Actually, ini.
ボス君、空間島の方はどう？
Yeah, maybe I can use some. No. Yeah, it's all good. I legit have to use the chat. Maybe I was just a little there, but yeah, that's gonna be all for now. Hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, see you next week.